zone. Stopped at the 17. He's probably second-guessing that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the running back. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football, knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. Third down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. That's exactly what happened by setting up fourth down.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert.
That I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. They'll line up for a second down play. To go up top. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, and we can keep going back year after year, they always got a really good signal call that you can really depend on to make big plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position and they face the incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the mark on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Scanning the field, it's Murray. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Crosses the 30. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's a dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now facing a third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing an incompletion, setting up for it.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity to put 3 on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to his running back. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the run. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Under fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Makes the grab. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the cover.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Pulled down for the tackle.
And I like the throw. I like him understanding I'm getting man coverage. The sideline is my friend. I can't miss inside where that guy's chasing him. Throws it right on the corner route. Great job. Get a nice positive gain.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. Second and 7.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And here comes the offense on second down. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Murray. Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Breaks the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 38.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single coverage, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. A shot for
played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He didn't get rid of him before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and ultimately a national championship, they've got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn it field for the first.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. At the 45 on his way. Big play. Takes him into bus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around. And he's human. He finally missed.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it here in the completion.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw, it's Murray. Quick strike complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it up to the 40, and it's first down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Quick step and go. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the
fix that for this offense. Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Murray. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this center downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll throw it. Wide open downfield. Gets away from one, finds room. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There is striking distance at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a first and 10. Right down the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big pulling catch, and he's down to 5. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
To throw, it's Murray. Fires into the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Absolutely center cut. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes with return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one. They're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Looking to throw, it's Murray. Under fire! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Duggan. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
The defense was trailing going into halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. There's the pressure. That'll be a gain of about 7, leads him with 3rd and 3.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Lets it fly. Complete downfield.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third down. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
Hand off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Here's a hit. And a flag flies if the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. Defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
That's a big big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now second and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll run it. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goal post. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. On the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole way to the field to score a touchdown.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? They'll go to the air. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Looking for a man. It's Murray. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run for it on third and short. Still on his feet at the 25. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the shotgun, the handoff to the left. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. To the air, it's Murray. fires to the big fella. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Gators with the 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Shows you all of things. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal. They'll try to regroup.
Yeah, I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives in that box. They did a lot of things really well. You just got to do a better job finishing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. They get to him as he throws. And it's intercepted. What a big play in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Murray. Just a short pass to the tight end. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Oh, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down, they kept chopping wood, they found a rhythm, and in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Our guys roll that offense back out there. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Oh, after him! And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't pick throwing it from the phone. On
2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. A A strike downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. With the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affected the football.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Duggan. Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! I mean, you better bring your big boy pads if you're going to play in this one.
Big boy pads, big boy helmet, big boy underwear. You better bring it all with you because these are 2 great teams. We talked about it all week. Mirror images going at it. Who's going to make the plays late to take this over the top?
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Murray. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet move. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. 1st down, you get the sack. 2nd down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting at 3rd and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggan. He was not going to be denied. Discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to 40. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. The short hands. It's Duggan. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did a good job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes it. And it was worth the gamble with the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't quite make the connection there. Must have led him a little too much.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play? You can dial it. Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third down.
It's Murray. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Ohio State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one. What a show both of these teams